If you'll remember, we did a previous video where we interviewed Denton Hulme of DH Farrier Service to get his perspective on what people need to do to prep for their farrier. So today, we're going to actually show you what movements and positions your horse needs to be comfortable with in order to stand well for the farrier. So before your farrier arrives, it's a good idea to lunge or work your horse a little bit just to get their mind in the right place. Most horses don't do very well if you just pull them out of the pasture and tie them up to a post. There are some exceptions to that, but just try to give your farrier the best shot there. Now, really, there are only two primary movements that I should be able to do with each individual foot. They need to be able to pick it up and to be able to comfortably hold it here, and then you need to be able to bring it forward. So we'll show you what that looks like. They also need to be comfortable with pounding and vibration on their foot. A good shoer is not going to hurt your horse, but sometimes the pounding can spook them a little bit, so here's what we need to practice. Okay, so the first movement we're going to do on the front leg, we're just going to pick him up like this, and then they need to be comfortable with being between our knees like this. And then the other thing I would say is go pick up some shoes at your tack store, or just take some of your older shoes and just practice tapping. See, he's a little uncomfortable. He's moving around just a hair, not too bad. But a horse has to be comfortable with that tapping, that sound, that vibration. So this is the first place that they need to come. Now we're going to bring them forward. Okay? So after I've done that, he needs to be able to come forward. So I'm just going to turn, I'm going to pull him forward, and most of your shoers are actually going to have a post they keep them on, but I just use my knee. So those are the two movements. We're going to do the same thing on the back foot. Just going to run my hand down here, have him pick that up, drag his leg back. I'm going to put his ankle just kind of right in my crotch. And then I'm just going to practice tapping back here. And after he's just kind of standing still, chilling out, I'm going to pull him forward. I'm going to rest him on my knee. Now, a quick little tip here. If you're concerned about your horse just all of a sudden putting some weight on, or as you're first getting him used to this movement, put your foot up or back a little bit. That way, if he kicks, your leg just kind of comes out and it's not going to ruin anything on you. So if you come here, just practice tapping. Make sure they're comfortable here and let them go. And that's it. Those are the two movements. Got to be able to do them on every single foot if you want your horse to stand well for the farrier. So we hope these little movements and tips and tricks help you. The last thing I'll say is this. I think all of us have been in a position where we've got a horse that's not totally ready to just stand well for the farrier, but you do got to get shoes on them. Just meet your farrier at your vet. Have your vet give them something to make them sleepy so your farrier can be safe. But do right by your farrier and you'll be able to hang on to them, and then they'll actually answer your calls. So again, we hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Happy riding. Adios.